All right. So the first incident is our man in Amsterdam. 2 minutes 58. With Jorge.
Oh. He did well because he moved a long way across to get them, didn't he?
There's no physical damage reported.
Yeah.
But it's a bit of a weird theme with Frank at the moment.
Everyone's leaving sort of space, and
I know they're being cautious and braking early, but it's the first corner. There's cars swapping sides left, right, and centre in front of them. You just got to be more aware. There's no time penalty to be added, but I think a warning should be issued.
Yeah.
Because it's the same.
It's coming down to the first corner again.
And it's
he's probably moved out there to give himself space, but where everyone's braking early and trying to get himself sorted out so they don't crash.
See, it's as soon as he moves, it's because his eye has been taken off of what's going.
Yeah,
because if he'd stayed where he was, he would have slowed down lovely. But because he's moved across, you can see the speed difference on this. Look, just it's
I mean, it's like that's me there on the outside, and I just literally sat there thinking, let everyone get round the first bend. It's a half-hour race, and then I'll go
because
if I can.
He's now gone back to where he was.
Yeah.
You don't have to overtake someone in the first corner.
Yeah.
So there's no, but I'm gonna warn you for Frank because calm your shit down on lap 1, turn 1, Frankie, please.
Yeah.
And I am gonna put the warning: calm your shit.
Calm your shit.
Right, Gazzy.
I'll stay quiet.
308. Just go back a little bit. Yeah,
see, vicious.
Yeah, there's 2 there for that. Frankie, 311. Let's just go back a little bit with Paul Garnham.
That was it.
That was that one. Hendrick at 340 with Tom Osborne. Just about gets away. It's a nice opportunity because obviously there's the other car already on the inside, isn't there? So the space is pretty much gonna be there.
Yeah, and they sort of left each other space just about.
I mean, by rights, it's a first gear corner.
Yeah.
You would need to be deemed 100% alongside.
Yeah.
Just gets away with it because Tom left just enough room.
Yeah.
When I mean just enough room, there was literally just enough room. Gaza again. Hang him.
Oh, it might be me getting it up the back here.
Well, we'll soon see.
See, look, someone's already smashed my car to bits.
Yeah, be Frank, wouldn't it?
Well,
only joking, Frank. That's Jorge goes into lucky, isn't it?
See, there's no respect for some people.
I know. No physical damage reported. No advantage gained. Frankie. 358 with Lorne. There's next 3 contacts on the sheet are with Frankie and Lorne, and in the third one, Lorne gets suspension damage.
Right, okay.
That's Lorne in front of him. So that's the bash that gives Lorne the suspension damage. So let's move this out the way.
See, again, this is a tricky pair of corners, isn't it?
It is a tricky pair of corners. So for the first part going in, you would need to be deemed alongside. We need to be deemed alongside before Lorne starts turning for the apex, and then for the next bit, it's first gear corner. He needs to be 100% alongside. Right, so let's just go back a little bit so we can determine when Lorne is. Right, so he's coming away there. So let's just get a point.
Yeah, because you sort of cut through there, don't you?
Yeah. So Frankie would need to be alongside at this point, but he's not. Backs out of it.
But he did, he backed out of it and didn't get him there, but he caught him on the overspeed.
Yeah. And he gives the position back dramatically.
Yeah.
But this contact here
caused damage.
Has caused suspension damage to Lorne.
So it's got to be a
it's a first lap incident as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
Franklin. Assassin in Amsterdam. 20 seconds. First lap incident.
For those of us old enough, we have to get Van der Voort in the case.
That's 1 license point. Excuse me. So I'm just let's put that in the wrong bit now.
Yeah.
It should be in that one.
The third one, yeah.
Yeah, so it should be right. And then there is contact between Lorne and Errol at 5:08. Choose that one.
3 wide.
3 wide. Dan Birch and Zoltan. Which I'm pleased to say, it's lovely having Zoltan with us, but he is fucking fast. So I'm pleased that the success ballast was having an effect. Not that I want to make Zoltan go slower, but on the other hand, I want to make Zoltan go slower. Yeah.
He's just
very, very fast.
It's too fast.
Right, it's 8:19, Dan Birch and Zoltan.
Oh.
Let's get a nice.
Dan went a bit deep and Zoltan was cutting in. That looks a bit.
Yeah, it's a bit of a switch back, isn't it?
Yeah. The thing was I think Dan was, as I say, went sort of straight on. He was not making the apex, and Zoltan was.
Yeah.
And it just on that very edge bit.
Yeah, there's no
There's no. It's not like he came from behind into the side of him and then took an advantage or anything like that, you know.
No, Dan definitely went deep. So it's not like Zoltan got an advantage because of the contact. He got the advantage because Dan went deep. Right. Dan Birch and Jordan Biddle at 8:30.
Oh. Right, okay.
Right then. So, break it down. So, it is a 4th gear corner.
Yeah.
So, we'd need to be beamed in line by the time Jordan.
I mean, it was sort of always
It's
there.
always there. Jordan leaves room by the looks of it. We get a nice rough shot. Why has it changed to that one? Fucking bloody cameras. So yeah, I mean, there's always going to adjust slightly, isn't it? As one slowing down on the inside, one slowing down on the outside. It's varying speeds. Jordan gives him room.
Yeah.
First question would be, does he leave him enough room?
Yes, he's still got loads of room. Dan's up on the curb, not being forced to be up on the curb.
So,
and his car's starting to bounce there.
He's
coming away from the curb, look.
I see.
Yeah.
He's definitely coming away from the curb.
Yeah.
Because he's got his side wheel.
He's got there, look.
And he's
now
on the line.
Straight, yeah.
Yeah, so he's come away.
He's clipped.
Yeah.
Jordan.
100%.
Nip and tuck, it's always going to be there. It's a tricky place.
Yeah. And the thing is, I mean, the really difficult bit for Dan here is this fucking curb, right?
It's slippery as.
I spun it so many times on here in practice because if you stay on that curb, that you're going to be spinning. But the problem Dan's got here is he needs to get off the curb because so he doesn't potentially spin the car, but he needs to stay on the curb because he can't afford to come out because Jordan's leaving the required amount of room, and he definitely comes out to him.
Yeah, he's just clipped him.
Some rewind. And he's lost a lot of positions as well.
Yeah, lot of positions. Oh. And got hot tyres. But safely re-entered both times.
Yes. We'll just obviously check it from the on-boards.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, he never squeezed him onto the apex.
No.
Or beyond it, should we say.
Now, does he?
Hmm.
Does it slide off though?
His turn. Well, the wheels were squealing, so
Wheels
he's
are
taken
squealing.
lock off.
Yeah.
If you listen, the tyres were squealing.
Yeah.
So he's let the lock off. By the looks of it.
Yeah. I think if he stays on that curve, he's spinning it.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. He's straight because when it was slowed down inside the car, you heard the tyres starting to squeal.
yeah.
And with that, you saw the steering open up. So he's trying to keep the grip, probably trying to keep it from doing what happened in the end. But opening the steering, it's always going to...
But to be fair, at this point, he could have also not been on the curve. There's enough room.
Yeah. Well, that's what I was going to say a little bit earlier, actually. When he comes up, if he's not on the curve, Jordan couldn't have come over enough. He'd have been able to stay off the curve, if you like. But hindsight's a great thing, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely.
Not...
Remember that to take avoiding action.
Yeah, I think you see a car just angling off towards you like that, and you need that room. That's where the line is. It's right out there.
It's come straight back onto the racing line.
Yeah.
It's got to be more patient.
Yeah.
So it's also an unsafe rejoin.
Unfortunately. Yeah. Because if you watch it from here, you can see the headlights flashing as he was panicking as he was coming on.
Yeah. Straight onto the racing line.
Yeah.
Give me a double whammy, Dan. Sorry, mate. Right. Mr. Birch. So it's 10 seconds. For avoidable incident. Plus 5 seconds for unsafe rejoin. Plus 2 license points. 1 for each. Right. Paul Garnham and Lorne Martin, 8:42. Right. Paul Garnham. Oh, that's very nearly over at 8:41. Go back a little bit. So you see what happened. Just take that out of the way.
Oh.
All right.
That was from a long way back by the looks of it.
Right.
Okay.
So it's a fourth gear corner, as we know, just this one.
Yeah.
So lawn that needs to be themed alongside before Paul starts turning for the apex.
Yeah, which is there.
I know we define this now, isn't it? It's when the car changes trajectory.
But if you look, it changes just after here.
Just trying to find the right bit. There. Right. So lawn needs to be deemed alongside at this point, and obviously not there.
Yeah.
It's Paul not knowing he's going to come there.
Yeah.
They both spin.
Uh-huh.
Brakes, Paul. Brakes, brakes, no brakes. Now you brake. No brakes, Lawn. No brakes, no brakes, no brakes, no brakes. Now you brake. Guys, if you do not have control of the car, you must hold your brakes. I appreciate this has not caused anybody any other issues. And yes, there is the argument to say that you're rolling back across the track and you want to get off the track. I understand that. However, you don't know where this Lexus is going to go. If he thinks, right, they're going to be on their brakes, they're going to stay in the middle of the road, I need to go out to the left, you'd have taken him out as well. Must hold your brakes. Must hold your brakes. I'm not going to give you a penalty for not holding your brakes because it didn't affect anybody, but I'm going to give the pair of you a warning for holding your brakes because we need to drum this in. Must hold your brakes. If Lorne had been here, he'd have got caught right up in that, wouldn't he? So, and he'd have probably gone thinking they're going to go left. He's going to go left because they're going to stay in the middle. So, please hold your brakes. I don't know why this suddenly seems to start being a thing again. I don't know why. I just want to see if Lorne waited for Paul.
Yes.
Yes, he did. Absolutely did.
Well done on that bit.
Right. We'll come to this little bit just in a second. Right. Lorne. So it's 10 seconds for 5 bomb. Calls him. Avoid instant. No damage was caused, fortunately, from the contact. No physical damage. Oh, I can't spell. Incident. Reduced to 5 for waiting. That's 1 license point. Warnings to both Lorne and Paul. Hold your brakes. Right. We'll address this bit now, seeing as we're right here, guys, because this was a report. Mr. Garner. I think we can safely say that it's an unsafe rejoin.
I think he realised what had happened and then stopped just after that, and I nearly hit him because he stopped on the corner.
Yeah, best not to do it on the exit of the corners either. Like, you know, you made a mistake, but do it on a little bit further down. All gone. So it. That's 5 seconds for an unsafe. I can't spell. Okay. Rejoin. Right, you are. Mark Cooley and Jorge. Mark Cooley at 9:20. No physical damage caused.
I mean, Mark's trying to sort of like delay his turning because it is a nightmare there, and he's obviously on a tighter line. And Jorge's sort of turned in as normal, and he's already there.
Yeah, just need to be a bit more aware, Jorge.
Luckily, it didn't cause any damage.
Yeah, because this is the thing. You're turning into the side of the car. If you caught him straight on the wheel, lucky you caught him behind the wheel. That could have been suspension damage, and then it's going to be, you're looking at a penalty really. But on this occasion, you just make sure you must know he's there because you've got your radar on. As you know, everybody knows it's mandatory. So we can only take it that he's there, and you should know he's there because
he's been there all the way down the straight.
Yeah, he was behind him as well. So yeah, you've overtaken him going into this corner. So he's there. But yeah, just need to be more aware. And if he's taking a tight, he's always going to be trying to open up his corner as much as possible.
Yeah.
And he's going to turn in very, very late. So yeah, you just need to be more aware, but no further action. But could have been, if they caught him on the wheel rather than behind it, it could have been potential suspension damage, and then it's a different story. Hendrik had a nightmare, didn't he? Hendrik and Jorge at 9:39.
Oh, naughty Hendrik.
Yeah, I mean, so it's a second gear corner.
Yeah. I don't think he's intended on throwing a move, but
no. Because as Jorge's line he's turning later, isn't he? Because of the Alexis in front has got him. Well done on the rejoin.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think it was an intentional move.
No.
Hendrik's not taking into account the Lexus has not got. It's not on the racing line going into this, is he? So Jorge's tried to open it up and delays turn in because of it. But yeah. Hang him. He didn't wait either.
No.
Didn't wait.
Just run off into the distance.
10 seconds for wordable incident plus 1 license point. Because there was although there was no damage, there was certainly an advantage gained.
Yes.
Jorge and Morn at 10:12. So frustrating.
Yeah.
That's so
It's frustrating for both. It's horrible, that corner, for spinning rubber, isn't it?
Yeah. I did it so many times.
Yeah.
But well done on your brakes as soon as you could.
Yeah. Yeah, he was on them and stayed on them. Yeah, well done.
Yeah.
And then safely got off the track, out the way, so other people could carry on. Well done.
Yeah. Well done. Let's just follow the. Well done. Well done. Well done indeed. More traffic coming around. You did a good job. Well done, mate.
Yeah.
That's fair play.
Yeah.
So Remy and Hendrick, 16:49.
Well, I think we know we're going to hang Remy, don't we?
I think we might have to.
Oh, that corner. Right.
Oh, do you know what?
It's going to be close, isn't it?
It's
being
that curve, yeah.
Again.
So let's just break it down. So obviously, fourth gear corner, Remy needs to be deemed alongside before Hendrick starts turning. Which is
turning now.
Yeah, it's just there, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right. So
it's going to be close.
Not quite there, though, is he?
It's not quite there. It's not quite there.
But Hendrick gives him room.
Yeah.
So it's all looking good. So he needs to keep it tight on the worst curb. Keep it tight on.
Yeah. And just starting to come out there.
Just starting to come out. Oh,
just that
so
last
close.
little bit.
So close.
Yeah. And that I mean, that's sort of the thing. And it was proved by, I know it was a slower corner on the turn one, but was already alongside, so the person couldn't turn in, so you don't need to go on the curb. Whereas this,
he needed to,
because he was coming from a little bit behind, the door was starting to close when he was getting there.
Yeah.
So he couldn't stay out and hold Hendrick out.
Yeah, so that's on Remy.
Hang him.
10 seconds. I don't think he gets the opportunity to wait anyway, does he? Did Hendrick spin? Oh, Hendrick did spin.
Hendrick did spin, yeah.
He did spin. So, did Remy wait? Oh, no, Hendrick. No brakes again, look.
Oh, and there goes a whack.
Oh. Now, Master Hendrick, I am a huge fan of your work here at GRDC. I really am. But you know, when you can hear the community going now, them fucking two always banging on about fucking holding your brakes, getting off the tracks better. Well, the other reason we say hold your brakes as soon as you lose control of the car is also for reasons. Yeah, also for reasons like this. No brakes, no brakes, no brakes. Now you're blowing your brakes. Too late, and you hit the wall and you've lost your wang.
Now you're a liability trying to get back round the track.
Just putting it out there.
Yeah.
Had the brakes been held. Now, hold your brakes, hold your brakes, hold your brakes. Hold your brakes, 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 hold your brakes. No brakes, 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 no brakes. No brakes. Just putting it out there, that would not have happened had
you held your brakes.
Yeah. Great work from Remy on the brakes. Not so good on the move, of course. Doesn't hit the wall. Does he wait for Hendrick?
looks like he's backing off to let him go. But Hendrick's got no wings, so it's all going to go horribly wrong here, isn't it?
See, this is awkward because Hendrick's going in the pits and he hasn't given the position back, has he? I can't reduce it. Can't reduce it. So it's 10 seconds for void. Well, it goes down to dive, wasn't it? For a dive bomb because he wasn't there. Yeah. Dive bomb causing avoidable incident.
Now, I've just got to say this. I don't remember having a look at the earlier one of where the brakes were held at the same bend on the one where Dan and Jordan. I don't remember looking to see if the brakes were held because they were sliding off track. I don't know if we looked at it. Could we double check that?
Yeah, they didn't. They was late on the brakes again. It's the same, and I understand why they want to do it on that corner. So you get off the track, but don't hold your brakes.
I just suddenly remembered, and someone got a warning for it. That was all.
Yes.
So I just wanted it to be deemed to be, above board. And
no, absolutely.
With everyone.
They did get onto the They did get onto the brakes, but it's not as quick as it should have been. But
excuse my memory. There was a bit of a blank moment.
Hold your brakes. As soon as you lose control of the car, doesn't matter where you are on the track, even if you think, me just rolling off will be the best thing for everybody, don't do it. Hold your brakes. Hold your brakes. Because there'll be someone coming around the corner that thinks you are holding your brakes. And we've seen it already earlier in the season. People rolling back. Getting a penalty for it. Tom Osborne and Danny Moffat, 23-26.
Oh, hello. Right, okay.
That's fine. If I can find my cursor. No damage caused. No advantage gained. Last one on the list. Mark Cooley and Remy at 34-31.
Me bloke keeps on coming up, doesn't
he? Yeah. Well, this is after the race is finished.
Yeah. Oh. That was odd.
Yeah, I could tell you exactly what he's done.
Oh.
He's got it down into first or into neutral.
Yeah.
At first, and then he's looking to go.
The other guy stopped dead in front. I mean, it wasn't a willful.
Yeah, just be very cautious when you cross the line, because obviously accents and fingers can be broken. But that was a gentle one. It was all right. Fine. It wasn't intentional. You can see what happened there. So that's the end of that one. Thank you, mate.
Thank you.